FutureFace is an app that shows you what you'll look like in the future. This afternoon I downloaded it after having enough of being bored all day. "I can't wait to see what you look like," my girlfriend Natasha said with a massive smile on her face. We were both in our 20s, with Natasha being half a year younger than me. But she still looked fresh as a daisy, with waist-length mud-brown hair, chocolate-colored eyes, and a rosy blush added to her cheeks. Me? I'd probably look like a model. The app loaded. I took a photo and scrolled through the options. I tapped age, then 35 to 50 years. The spinning icon showed up as it loaded. I forced myself to keep still as I waited to see my future self. The image appeared. I froze. It didn't show me with a defined jawline, or hunter eyes, or clear skin. No, not even an average 35 to 50-year-old man. My skin was ash gray in color and looked like it was made entirely out of stone. My eyes were charcoal black, as if I had no pupils. My brunette-colored hair had no highlights, but it was replaced with a pair of devil-inspired horns. My mouth was just as black as my eyes. I didn't look like Robert Pattinson. I looked inhuman. "What? What's wrong?" Natasha asked. I quickly slid the phone out of her view. "You're not ready to see my future self just yet," I answered. That part was half true. "Whatever you say," she said as she pulled away, smiling. "I'll just have to wait and see for myself then." She giggled for half a second. I gave a little chuckle back in reply. "I should get some work done," I said, leaving the living room. "But we'll go out to dinner tonight, okay?" She nodded. As soon as I entered my workroom, I pulled my phone out again. Stared at the photo. It looked even worse than I remembered. As I brought it close to my face, I noticed 2 needle-thin lines of blood trickling out of my eyes, one each. They had been nearly camouflaged because of their size, and my skin had changed in color from ash gray to gunmetal, but without the metallic feel to it. The texture of my face now looked like stones that had been cracked deeply. Then I realized, I can't be the only one. I pulled up a new tab and started searching. After wading through the various news articles on the app, I found a forum with a few users talking about it. One user wrote that when they used the FutureFace aging thing, instead of seeing a high-status model, they saw a being not of this world. Did what I just read happen to anyone else? A few replies indicated it had. Someone said that they looked supernatural. It's probably a glitch. It's made using a new piece of unnamed software, and they're still ironing everything out. It could also have been a prank. I breathed a sigh of relief. But then, just as I was getting my computer turned on, my eyes fell on a fourth reply. It ran like, "I think there's something more to it. I don't want to scare you, but my brother got the exact thing you described. Showed him a demon. He has PTSD and doesn't even know of it." My heart stopped. I felt ice cold, villainous, consumed by hatred and rage. I asked myself if I had developed the gunmetal, stone-cracked skin, the charcoal-colored eyes and mouth. Everything. I raced into the bathroom, slapped myself to make sure I was awake. The face looking back at me looked no different than it did yesterday, or the day before, but the horrifying words now pulsed through my head. It didn't show me a model, because I won't make it to being a model, but rather something I can't even begin to describe in even the simplest detail possible.